today I am comparing the Sunday Riley CEO 15% Vitamin C Brightening Serum with the Farmacy Very Bright Cherry 15% Clean Vitamin C Serum to the Drunk Elephant C-Firma Vitamin C Day Serum. And all these have 50% vitamin C in them, and I want to point out the Sunday Riley CEO Vitamin C Brightening Serum is what I'm using. There's a couple other products. There's the CEO Glow, which you could get it confused with, or their CEO Moisturizer. So I just want to point out I'm using their Brightening Serum and not these two, because a lot of people will get them confused very slightly. So I thought I would take these three and compare them. There are three iconic vitamin C serums, although the Farmacy one is brand new. I thought it would be nice to throw them in. And I like comparing these three brands because they're all kind of clean, cruelty-free brands, and they all kind of have a good routine amongst all their products, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to compare these three. I know I did their exfoliants, and what else did I do? I can't remember. I did one other thing with all three of these. I think it was their hydrating serums, maybe. Anyway, so I thought it'd be fun to compare the three, and the Drunk Elephant's obviously pretty standard. It's been around for a while. It's a holy grail for so many people, and it's a pretty good one. The Sunday Riley also is hugely loved by a lot of people, and then the Farmacy is pretty new, so I thought comparing the three would be kind of fun. So I'm going to compare these on an 11 score basis. So each brand or product can get 1 point per criteria. So let me start out with packaging. Obviously, all three of these have good packaging that protects the ingredients from exposure to light and air. So I gave them all a point for it. They all have done a nice job with the packaging. Although the Drunk Elephant packaging is a little bit more bulky than the rest, they're all nice, good, effective ways to package the products. So I gave them each a score for that. My second criteria is denatured alcohol. And all three of these products do not contain denatured or drying types of alcohol, so they also got a point for that one. On to fragrance, and this is the first part where they start to separate themselves from each other. So the Drunk Elephant does not have any fragrance added to it. It does have a bit of the hot dog water scent to it that a lot of the vitamin C products have. But again, very good for sensitive skin because it doesn't have any fragrance in it. The Sunday Riley does have orange oil in it, which is really pretty much used mostly just as a fragrance ingredient, which gives it kind of a light citrusy scent to it. It can also be a phototoxic ingredient when you just apply something like that and go out in the sun. It can actually, instead of brightening your skin, cause more pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, damage like that. So I highly recommend if you use the vitamin C serum from Sunday Riley, apply it and then use a really good sunblock after it to prevent those issues from the orange oil and the sun damage like that. So that's a bit of an issue. And then the Farmacy has a bit of a cherry scent to it, which is from the bitter cherry water as well as the vanilla Punicifolia fruit extract that's in it. So those ingredients have a scent to them, but they're also antioxidants as well. So for the most part, if fragrance is a huge issue for you, I'd recommend going with the Drunk Elephant product. And then the Farmacy product also has a bit of a scent to it, but it's from natural ingredients. The Sunday Riley includes the orange oil, which isn't the best, especially for going out in the sun. So for this criteria, I gave Drunk Elephant and Farmacy a point for that. So the current score is Drunk Elephant has 3, Farmacy has 3, and Sunday Riley has 2. And then my fourth criteria is Acne Ingredients. And I went through each product, and let me go with the Drunk Elephant. I'll start with that. So the Drunk Elephant has 3 ingredients which can be acneogenic, which is the Laureth 23, tocopherol, also known as vitamin E, and then butylene glycol. So we've got 3 in this product. The Sunday Riley contains squalane, tocopherol, vitamin E, and then Cera alba, which is beeswax. So the Sunday Riley also has 3 acneogenic ingredients. And then the Farmacy has jojoba seed oil, tocopherol, and then butylene glycol. So all these have 3 ingredients, and they all have vitamin E in common with them. But for the most part, the Farmacy has the least amount of those acneogenic ingredients. They're all in the last half of the ingredient list. So for that reason, I barely gave the point to Farmacy because of that. So they're all pretty close, though, overall. So after this, Farmacy is in the lead with 4 points. Drunk Elephant has 3. And the Sunday Riley is still last with 2. Beneficial ingredients. So this score is also very interesting to me. So I'll start with Drunk Elephant. We've got ascorbic acid, which is the original pure form of vitamin C, which can oxidize quickly, but it is very effective for treating skin and brightness because it's in its pure form. It also contains lactobacillus, licorice root, grapefruit extract, Indian gooseberry, green tea, vitamin E, pomegranate, sodium hyaluronic cross-polymer, ferulic acid, glucosamine, radish root, chondrus crispus. And then we've got 3 ingredients that start with tetrahydromethoxydifluoromethane. I'll include the ingredients, which is 3 of those, which are both, all 3 of those are curcumin or turmeric antioxidant ingredients. So Drunk Elephant has 17 beneficial ingredients in it. Let's go to Sunday Riley. So we've got the tetrahexyl ascorbate, which is the kind of newest, stable, very effective form of vitamin C. We've got squalane. We've got acetamethaxanol, which is also known as alpha moist, which it's been showing up in a lot of products lately. And then in amounts of 1% or less, we've got glycolic acid and vitamin E. So very short list of other beneficial ingredients. The Sunday Riley is about 5. So Drunk Elephant 17, Sunday Riley 5. And let's go to the Farmacy product. So we've got the 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a stable, brightening form of vitamin C. We've got the Acerola cherry, Ascorbyl tetramalpinate, which is an oil-soluble derivative of vitamin C that isn't as strong or effective as some other forms of vitamin C, but it's nice that Farmacy included 4 different types of vitamin C in there. Let's see, we've got Glucomannan, which is also known as konjac root, which is a good brightening ingredient. We've got 4 different types of sodium hyaluronate in here. We've got Calendula extract, Allantoin, Indian gooseberry, Plukenetia, Volubilis, which is Sacha inchi, which is good for hydration, which I've just saw in something else recently. Then we've got sweet almond extract, which is good for hydrating skin, rice bran extract, sunflower seed extract, jojoba seed oil, vitamin E, rosemary extract, and then Gromwell, which is a good antioxidant. So the Farmacy also has 17 good beneficial ingredients. So overall, I gave this a tie to Drunk Elephant and Farmacy. They each had 17 beneficial ingredients, which I did find a little bit interesting, the fact that they have the exact same amount, 17 beneficial ingredients. That was a little interesting to me. And then they also had the same amount of acneogenic ingredients. So, very interesting. So, they each got a point with this one. So, the current score is Drunk Elephant has 4, Farmacy has 5, and Sunday Riley still has 2. Okay, ease of use. This is all very subjective, ease of use. So out of all 3 of these, I found the texture of the Sunday Riley and Farmacy to be the easiest to work with in a routine. They both have kind of a gel lotion type texture to it. Definitely nice. You don't have to wait for it to absorb. The Drunk Elephant has a more oil texture to it. So it does feel very hydrating, but it does take a long time to absorb into skin. So for very, very dry skin, you might prefer the Drunk Elephant with the oil texture. Although if you have normal or oily skin, you're probably going to like the Farmacy or the Sunday Riley. So personally, for ease of use, I gave Sunday Riley and Farmacy the point just because they're faster to work within your routine. You don't have to wait for it to absorb, which is nice. So I gave them the point. So Farmacy currently has 6. Drunk Elephant has 4, and Sunday Riley has 3. So Farmacy's kind of breaking away from everyone here, which is interesting because it's the new kid on the block. So performance. So after using all of these on their own for a long period of time, I would say the Drunk Elephant definitely has a definite brightening effect once you already use it. After you use it one time, the first time I used it, I noticed an instant brightening effect. And with continued use, hyperpigmentation fades, skin gets a bit of a glow, wrinkles kind of fade, fine lines fade a little bit. And that's all when you get a fresh bottle. Lately, they've been having issues with some of their bottles being delivered oxidized, and I don't know if that's an issue with warehouse or storage or production. So definitely, if you order, try it right away just to make sure your bottle is fresh. It should be a gold color and not a dark red or dark orange color. So in terms of performance, the Farmacy, I haven't noticed a ton in terms of skin brightening, but I have noticed that my skin instantly looks more plump, and certain dark spots have begun to fade a bit. So not too much overall brightening, but just more plumpness and hydration from it. From the Sunday Riley, after using this for several months in a row, I didn't really notice a ton of anything. And I know a lot of people notice instant brightening and things like that. I just didn't notice a ton of actual benefits other than an increase in hydration. And anyway, so overall in terms of performance, I gave this point to Drunk Elephant hands down. So the current score is Farmacy has 6. Drunk Elephant has 5, and Sunday Riley has 3. Animal testing, all 3 brands are cruelty-free, and the Farmacy serum is also vegan as well as cruelty-free. So I give them all a tie for that. Okay, so on to price, which is my 9th criteria. Drunk Elephant, these are all 1 ounce products, bottles. The Drunk Elephant is $80 for 1 ounce. The Sunday Riley is $85 for 1 ounce. And the Farmacy is $62 for 1 ounce. So obviously, easily the point went to Farmacy for that. It's the cheapest out of all 3. So the current score for that is Farmacy has 8, Drunk Elephant has 6, and the Sunday Riley has 4. It Factor, Drunk Elephant is a classic formula. Holy grail for many. Dupe for SkinCeuticals, vitamin C, E serum. So much so of a dupe that it's being sued by L'Oreal for patent infringement. We'll see how that turns out. I don't know. Sunday Riley, they use the THD Ascorbate, which is touted as being the next best form of vitamin C out there, and one that also particularly pairs well with a retinol. And then Farmacy, they're the only vegan one of the 3, which is nice, very lightweight, and probably the best option for acne-prone skin. But out of all of those, for the It Factor, I had to give it to Drunk Elephant. Having a dupe that's half the price of the SkinCeuticals product is a good thing to have. So overall, the final score, I gave Drunk Elephant a 7. The Farmacy had a 8, just a little bit more, and the Sunday Riley was trailing a little bit behind with a 4. So Farmacy is the newest one, and it seems to be kind of something to definitely look towards. Give it a try maybe if you haven't. My takeaways from it, in my opinion, the Drunk Elephant one is still the best option for sensitive skin and a very good option for those with non-acne prone dry skin. Definitely the most hydrating one of the group, although I do have some concerns about their products being shipped already oxidized. So definitely check it out if you pick it up. Sunday Riley, a lot of people swear by this and absolutely love it. Those with sensitive skin should probably pass on the Sunday Riley because of that use of orange oil, which is a fragrance ingredient, which could make dark spots worse if you don't use sun protection. And then the Farmacy, a great vegan option, definitely probably more geared towards those with oily skin, and a good option for acne-prone skin, and also the most affordable option. And all of these all have 15% forms of vitamin C. So anyway, the one I've really been using lately that I'm loving is the Buy Wish trend. I'll have to be reviewing this one, or I did review this one. I'll have to do some verses with it, but a lot of people are asking me what my current favorite vitamin C product is, and I would say the Buy Wish trend one is definitely a good one to check out, and I've definitely noticed a huge difference in my skin since using it. So anyway, those are kind of my thoughts, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do a good versus of the 3. So I'm interested in what your pick is. If you like one of these 3, what is it? Or if it's something I haven't talked about today, definitely let us all know what it is and why you like it so much. So anyway, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. And thank you guys so much.